It's going to be about something that every time we talk about, no one cares or watches.
No one cares, but it is a topic people care about. So,
all right. So we did talk about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. recently in regards to the Star Trek universe story. Remember?
dude, can we call this one something?
What do you want to call it?
Let's call this one Disney takes a big poop on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, that's what they did.
Is that cool?
Yeah, it was just a steaming dump.
Steaming pile of feces.
What happened was Mickey Mouse climbed up, right, on Coulson's chest, knocks him on the ground, and then just takes a giant Mickey Mouse turd on his chest. And you can just see the steam rising.
Now we've got this terrible visual. So do me a favor, Brian. Tell us what's going on. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was a huge TV show. What are they doing here?
Yeah, so we talked about it during the Star Trek Universe story last week. And what did we talk about? We said, okay, Kevin Feige, freaking Alex Kurtzman said, why can't, all the TV shows and movies be connected? It makes sense that they're all going to be connected in a Star Trek universe. And he actually mentioned how Marvel does it too with Runaways and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And last week, what did we say? We said, actually, they don't. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. acts like it's part of the MCU, but in reality, the MCU acts like it's not there.
Sure.
And then this story comes out. Disney Plus just quietly erased Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. from the Marvel movie canon. How do they do it? By moving Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Agents Carter from the MCU playlist and categories to the Marvel Legacy Movies and Series section, which means that they do not take place inside MCU proper.
Wow. How can they do that after the fact?
Again, MCU never acknowledged Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, that's true. That's true. It was Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. who was trying to
they kept forcing their Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. kept adding themselves to the story. Like I said during that long thing you probably didn't watch, I said the most notable version of that was when Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. didn't know what was going to happen during the Age of Ultron Avengers. So they had the main character Coulson running around the planet on some clandestine secret mission. I can't say the word.
You're thinking of
clandestine,
clandescent
missions, and his team was tripping out. They were like, "Oh man, what's he doing? What's he hiding this money for? Where's all this budget going to? What's he doing?" And the whole point of that little sub-story was to set it up so that whatever actually happened in Avengers Age of Ultron, the following episodes of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., they can reveal what Coulson was doing that whole time. Sort of a genius way of writing a story that hasn't been, where you don't know the ending, right?
Yeah.
Because, again, even though you would think that the people that wrote Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. knew what the hell was happening in MCU, they didn't. Like I said in the last video, they were basically on the same page as we were as YouTubers. And they were guessing the whole time. Sort of making up the most practical way of how this story is going to play out in the MCU and how they can inject themselves to be more of the larger universe.
Right.
Disney Plus says, nah. Get out of here.
All right. Well, I was not a huge fan of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I know that you like it. I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan, so it doesn't really do much for me.
You never watched anything past the first season.
Yeah, it didn't do anything for me.
First season sucks. First season it doesn't know what it wants to be. It's like a spy TV show set in the Marvel universe. But season 2, it becomes a science fiction show. In season 3, it becomes a hardcore science fiction show. And so it's basically a science fiction TV show. Like, seriously, like in space, in a spaceship, alternate dimension, time travel, aliens, hardcore technology, and phasers.
Now I suddenly want to go watch it.
I'm serious. I'm not.
I'm like,
Season 3 plus is hardcore, as in like sentient robot, aka Cylons taking over the planet kind of stuff. I'm not joking. They have their own Traumacons. That's the race of robots that one. Anyways, season 3 plus of that show, every season after season 1, because season 1 was absolute garbage. Season 2 plus, every season gets progressively more and more in science fiction until what you're watching is a science fiction show that happens to have a couple augmented humans in it. That's it.
Wow. That's crazy.
It becomes hardcore science fiction. They even use a portal to travel to another planet.
Oh, okay. So this is why they probably removed it.
Oh, wait.
They probably said, this has gone too far.
Bro, they use a portal, like a Stargate almost, to travel to another planet. Okay, wait for it. The chick gets stuck there. They need to figure out how to get her back. While she's there, she meets someone that ends up being, wait for it, someone who has a parasite, an evil parasite god inside that person. Who comes back with her, aka Hydra. Hydra is like this parasite that takes over a host like a Goa'uld and he thinks of himself as a god. That entire season was basically modern day in the MCU Stargate.
Oh, that's interesting.
And the following season after that was a time travel thing. It was basically like, honestly, you had the Battlestar Galactica Cylon. There's a season all about.
They're like, we're going to get every trope we can and we're going to put it in this.
That's what they did. They took, there was an entire season of Chronicon, again, the robots, sentient artificial life forms.
Got it.
That are some are happy with us and some are not, and they want to kill Earth because it messes with their timeline or whatever. And it's basically like the Battlestar season. And you have the Stargate season. And then you have the Star Trek season where they're looking for their friends in an actual spaceship.
All right, so Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D's morphed into something.
After season 1, became a science fiction show.
Well, they probably had to take it out of canon just because of this.
Wait, there was an entire season where it was basically the Matrix, where they were stuck in like a virtual reality, bro, battling an evil virtual Agent Smith kind of character.
Really?
I'm telling you, dude. I didn't even realize until right this second. They took every single popular science fiction TV show and movie and made an entire season out of each one.
Give it to them.
Genius.
All right. I guess it's genius. I got to watch it now.
You need to watch it, Shane. And you know what I would do? Just start at season 3.
Okay.
Season 2 is fine.
I'll just take your word.
Start at season 3. And just go from there. And see how wild it gets. It gets wild, bro. You know what's funny? You watch one season, you're like, you know what? I gotta go back and watch like the whole thing.
Well, what do you guys think? Are you fans of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Are you sad that they're not part of canon anymore? Let's talk about it below, and we'll engage you guys and see what we think too. Brian will be happy to just go through with you because he loves this stuff.
No one to talk to.
He's no one. I'm letting him down because I can't do it.
Shane never wants to talk to me. Every time I start talking about nerd stuff, I can just see my wife thinking, I should divorce this man.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to talk, I got no one else to talk to, man. I love Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Star Trek, Stargate. I know this. I'm giving you my Match.com profile right now, but you know, Grindr, whatever. Okay, hit me up in the comment section. We got this. I have no problem. Okay, guys. Seriously though, let us know what you think about this whole Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. thing. I'm actually completely fine with not being a part of MCU canon. Who cares? MCU canon is fine. Look, MCU, that series of movies and the way they did that up until Endgame was pretty much a masterpiece, right? The way they set up this series of movies was amazing. Great. And when Endgame happened, that was the climax. Never will we ever see that level of connectivity ever again in movies. That's it. If you think that you're going to get that in Phase 2, you're dreaming. Phase 2 is going to suck in comparison.
Yeah, nothing will ever.
DC already crapped the bed. They have decided that they're not going to commit to a single storyline or character. So you're done. So you know what?
Go back and watch the old movies.
Right. So as far as I'm concerned, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. by itself on an island, great. Because it's gold. I've seen that series now beginning to end twice. And every time I get to that last episode, I think to myself, God, that was fun.
Nice.
Every single time.
Well said.
So enjoy it. Let us know what you think, comment section down below. Love you guys.
Thanks for watching. To see the full conversation, become a member of the Popcast family. Use the link in the description below or go to our channel and click the join button. Select your tier and we'll see you at the next show.